everyone!
Imagine if that bullying never stopped, because that is how modern technology has aided bullying and turned bullying into cyberbullying. In Te Aroha College we have mandatory computer science classes. These teach students about online literacy skills as well as what cyberbullying actually is, how they can identify the problem and therefore have it fixed. This is inbuilt into our curriculum and is one of the many strategies we use to combat cyberbullying at Te Aroha College.
Cyberbullying is much more serious in our real life. For most of the cases, school bullying often slowly becomes cyberbullying. The bullies will bully the victim online and in school. So today our topic is the undercurrents of social media.
Don't be mean behind the screen!
Today we're here to talk about the global and national problem of cyberbullying within our small country school, Te Aroha College. When surveyed, over 50% of the students said that during their time at school they had been bullied at least once. This highlights the great significance and the huge issue that bullying is in schools.
Social media can encourage online bullying. Each year group at our school has a dean who helps with social issues in school. One of our friends was experiencing cyberbullying and they used our dean as a resource to resolve this issue. The poster that we've created went everywhere around our school. The same poster was then translated into Taiwanese and placed around Changshan High School. This poster campaign helped remind people about the effects of cyberbullying and made accessing trusted help easier. Also, running the campaign in both New Zealand and Taiwan helps the school feel a sense of international solidarity, which is especially important in a time where travelling internationally is not possible and we aren't able to build these relationships in person.
And here are our contents. Nowadays, with the development of technology and science, the interaction between people has become more and more frequent and convenient.
Yep, from real life to social media, it has gradually come into a small society. For teens at school, the relationship has extended from school to the internet. Thus, school bullying becomes cyberbullying.
However, the worst thing is that the internet can be used everywhere, so the victims are being harassed all the time.
But what motivates cyberbullies?
One of the reasons is a lack of empathy. Technology enables people to distance themselves from the situation, even while they're in it. That's because cyberbullies can't see the pain they cause.
Moreover, because cyberbullies feel the victims deserve it, insecurities are a major factor in bullying, and often try to push their peers down to feel superior.
Besides, self-loathing also motivates cyberbullying. Studies have found that there is a strong connection between previous victims and current cyberbullies. Much like violence in real life, virtual bullying is a repeating cycle of anger.
What's more, according to a survey from the Ministry of Education, we found out that 40% of students have played roles in being the bullies or victims.
But what can we do when we face these situations?
Regardless of the reasons behind it, cyberbullying is a modern issue. It's a result of modern technology, and the problem only increases further as technology keeps getting more advanced.
If you are a victim, you should know it's not your fault. If someone is repeatedly cruel to you, you must not blame yourself. No one deserves to be treated cruelly.
Second, don't respond. Sometimes a reaction is exactly what aggressors are looking for, because they think it gives them power over you, and you don't want to empower a bully.
Third, save the evidence. The only good news that bullying online or on phones is that it can usually be captured, saved, and shown to someone who can help. You can save that evidence in case things increase.
FamilyZone is a global company which focuses on improving online safety of children with the multiple parental control features for any type of digital device. FamilyZone is a prominent software used in New Zealand and is offered to every family that attends Te Aroha College to help promote online safety and the internet as a safe learning tool and environment.
New Zealand has many solutions to try and combat cyberbullying. Onware softwares to monitor the use of online media, like FamilyZone, offer protection for the whole family. We as a country find safety and security when talking to people, guidance counsellors, deans and trusted adults who can offer support for those faced with bullying issues. 40% of our schools' families have registered for Family Zone and are taking a safer approach to their child's online usage. Over 60% of students at Te Aroha College feel they know a trusted adult they can talk to when faced with bullying issues.
To try combat cyberbullying within the school, we have a guidance counsellor who is available all week and a school nurse available. These people are able to create a free of charge safe space for students who need support.
Okay, and now we are going to answer the question is, what is the difference between cyberbullying and normal bullying? For example, we can use that at anytime and anywhere, so the victims also suffer from cyberbullying anytime and anywhere. And the people hurts somebody also be more and more.
And now I'm going to answer why we choose to do this topic. Because for this year, we need to face COVID-19 and most of the people have more time to use the technology. And because we think cyberbullying we have a strong connection with our daily life. So we choose this topic to make some difference or give you some ideas of ourselves to talk about this topic. Thank you for your questions. And now it's Julian's turn to answer.
So I'm going to answer the question, can you suggest a way to help prevent cyberbullying? And there are two ways to help cyberbullying. The first being create a culture between your peers where it's okay to tell people if something's wrong. And the second is through paid support of government organisations such as ministries of education and that sort of stuff. And they pay people like guidance counsellors and other professionals to be able to actually help you through these sort of issues and to be able to fix your specific problems over cyberbullying. Thank you.
To answer one more questions.
All right.
Okay.
So the problem of, I'm going to answer this question of how can we solve the problem of cyberbullying, and this problem can be solved through different solutions, including limiting technology use and also aspects of things like family zone, where it limits people's app usage and gives people the ability to actually block others who are bullying them online.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello everyone from the Generation Z. My name is Andrew from Gusan Senior High School. Do you know why I call you? According to survey, generation who born between 1995 to it also means we are the generation. As for why it is 1995, the first year of internet. I believe all of you will use internet, right? Like we are now using internet for FaceTime. With the development of internet, there will be many problems. One of them is also the topic of ASEP, on the current of social media. Social media usually appears in our daily lives, but it also along with invisible crises. According to our research, the following are some data that we found.
Hi, I'm Li Hangge. Today, I will try to give my opinion. Taiwan is a country where freedom of expression is recognized. The same goes for Korea. You said earlier that you should control the media to some extent because of fake news or other problems. But fake news can also be judged as expressing one's opinion to one person. So, the best way to solve this problem is to develop the ability of individuals to make the right decision. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Wendy. I come from Gusan Senior High School. Today I want to talk about the authenticity of social media. When it comes to undercurrents of social media, many people can receive the information. However, it still brings some problems. In my opinion, users should be careful while using platforms. Several issues you may encounter. 1. Cheating. Some people can change face on their social media accounts, but it isn't easy to find out if it is real identity or not. 2. Bullying. This is very serious problem and we need to fix it. Someone will use their anonymous names, so sometimes you can find out that who is the one talking. 3. Fake news. It is a right message to people when they are shopping online. All in all, while we enjoy using all about information, we should double check about it. Thank you.
Last March, WHO issued a pandemic declaration about COVID-19. Pandemics means that certain infectious diseases are at their highest levels worldwide. When the pandemics comes, infodemics comes, which is a compound word of information, and pandemics, which refers to a phenomenon in which diagnosis prospects spread repeatedly. In turn, it brings a fatal crisis to society as a whole. Even the information that may seem plausible at first glance should be suspected at least once, and we shouldn't be swayed. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Jongmin Lee. Today, I researched for the dark side of social media regarding fake news. To begin with, as internet-related technology has developed, we are living convenient lives thanks to it. However, it became a double-edged sword and exposed a problem, which is fake news. That's why I want to tell you the seriousness of fake news. First of all, correct and qualified information offer us good resources that let us make decisions. Moreover, it could be another bad influence which is likely to trigger the situation of fear. Accordingly, we need to increase our capacity for distinguish one from real another. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lilian, come from Gusan Senior High School. Today I want to talk about undercurrent of social media. My project title is How to Distinguish True and False News in the Era of Information Explosion. 1. False information cautiously. 2. Understanding the operating mechanism of fake news. 3. Emotional text and disagreement topics should be paid more attention. 4. Do some personal research. 5. Don't argue with others when you encounter fake news. Thank you.
Recently, there have been lots of issues concerning privacy in social media. For example, hackers might track your private information and demand a fortune against it. Just like this, privacy issues in social media are serious. So, you must be able to protect your privacy in this kind of situation. To protect your privacy while using social media, first, you should create strong passwords. Second, you should install good antivirus and anti-spyware. Third, you should be careful about what you post online. By following the instructions above, you'll be able to protect your privacy and use social media wisely.
Hello everyone, my name is James from Gusan Senior High School. Today I want to talk about undercurrent of social media. My project title is What We Should Do to Prevent Fake News. In today's high-tech society, there is a lot of information that we can know by handshaking it, but it's inevitable that there will be people who abuse this convenient tool. So how to distinguish the authenticity of the information is every individual's topmost priority. First, for example, in Finland, they start with education. The principal of bilingual school does this. He asks students to investigate specific topics and issues in groups, and let students practice reviewing content. Second, the Finnish media also maintain a high creativity. According to the survey, the trust of Finnish media ranks first. It can be seen that Finland may be the most successful country in defecting fake news, and this is what we should learn. Thank you.
People can post and share information without space and time constraints through social media. However, there may be false information among them. This can cause confusion to people as it spreads quickly. It is not easy to distinguish useful and correct information within a constant provision of information. Problems related to the development of the internet cannot be ignored. Therefore, we need to have the ability media literacy. It is the ability to decipher various media information with identity. Having this ability will be of great importance in modern society. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Bella from Gusan Senior High School. Today I want to talk about when words can kill. My project title is Words Can Kill, Words Can Save. 1. Some spiritual wounds can never be healed. 2. Denial will hurt its confidence, and abuse will hurt its self-esteem. 3. Sometimes saying something strict to wake up a person in a low spirit is not a bad thing. 4. We should find others' opinions and understand the needs of others. 5. Don't interrupt when others are speaking. Listen patiently and express your affirmation to land in time. 6. Pay attention to other people's usual behaviors from the perspective of appreciation. 7. Tell the other party if you need help. You can bring it up and you can solve it together. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, we are students from Gusan Senior High School. First, I would like to answer the question from Anonymous. How to solve the fake news? In my opinion, maybe our government can make some law to prevent it, or ban the TV. Yes, ban TV.
Second, I would like to answer Gusan's question. According to the question, I will check again and again when I watch the news. And I will not easily believe the rumors on the internet. Thank you.
Third, I would like to answer Fucheng Senior High School's questions. According to the question, my opinion is bronze information for casualty, understanding the operation mechanics of fake news.
Okay, and next I would like to let our partner school to answer some question. Korean school, you can answer some question.
So I want to answer about this question. How can you solve fake news problem? I think country's government should be react correctly. We should be allowed freedom of expression, so government should be react correctly about fake news.
Yes. I appreciate the time you took to listen to my presentation about this serious issue that affects all of us. Is there Okay, and then I would like to answer the question from Fucheng Senior High School. Okay. Okay.
Hello, we are Group 3 and we are from Little Valuable School. Today our topic is the strong undercurrents under the cyberspace. These are our crews. Some of us are from Little Valuable School in Taiwan and the others are from Senri International School of Kwansei Kakin in Japan. This is the content of our report. Nowadays, the internet and social media develop maturely, but some people will use this to bully others. Maybe the features of the internet will cause this situation. The features we list on our PowerPoints will make the bullies use lots of ways to attack the victims and hide the bully's true identity. Also, the bullying will not be limited by time and space anymore. It will spread faster, farther, and still continue although the bullies and victims don't have any interactions in the real world. Now, let's show some examples of cyberbullying.
When we see this picture at first, most of us will think she's a girl, right?
Yeah, but actually he's a male YouTuber in Taiwan. Because of his special personality and dressing is unlike a traditional man, he's cyberbullied.
Some of the comments is very rude to him. For example, message like calling him a CC is incalculous. Now, let's invite a student of Senri High School to lead us to the international.
When breaking news has shaken up Korea almost the same time as the COVID-19, it is a massive digital sex crime involving blackmail and cyber sex trafficking known as the Nth Room case. It all began in 2018 until it was recently brought up as a national issue in 2020. The crime was committed through a social networking application called Telegram in the Korean society. The person who created this room, who was not yet arrested, used the ID God, who later handed over all responsibilities to a man with the ID Watchman. By then, God had already disappeared. These two people threatened the ladies to upload porn of themselves using their personal information. Then, on July of 2020, a new guy whose ID is Doctor appeared. He began to sell the porn videos, deceive the ladies to be a part of the modeling agency, and hack their personal information. There were at least 74 victims, including 10 or more underage girls. Also, the huge point is that there are 260,000 users at the minimum who had access to these chat rooms who paid money to join the community.
The effects on the victims were drastic to their life after these accidents. Because cyberbullying can occur in the presence of any kind of digital device, the victims feel like bullying is everywhere, which makes them feel powerless and humiliated all the time. Also, cyberbullying causes people to be excluded from society, which makes them feel isolated from their friends and family.
Next, I will talk about psychological state of mind of perpetrators. Perpetrators are scared of being discovered, so they try to commit a crime step by step. Some cases occur from minor crimes, but when time passes, it gets really serious. Also, perpetrators try to target people who are weak, for example, people who are under 18 years old, disabled people, or who are gentle, and etc. Furthermore, perpetrators usually tend to justify their actions since they are unaware of the feelings of the victims. Looking at the victim suffering and being scared, it engages the victims to commit the crime.
Dealing of the 260,000 perpetrators is also a focusing point. People have taken movements to gather signatures for the petition asking for reveal the personal information and give punishment to them. And many celebrities have their social media accounts to spread awareness on the issue and gather more signatures by hashtag Nth Room case. It is also reported that 2 of the perpetrators had suicide after March, and some people have surrendered themselves up for watching the video or pictures in the Telegram. There are also opinions to the victim women that they are not in a position to sue the perpetrators because they were the ones which were trying to earn money and originally posting sexual pictures online. And more is that there are people online commenting that they were sad about doctor being arrested because they were not able to watch the contents anymore.
Now anyone can write anything they want on internet, so we should tighten up the regulation of the internet. For example, make rule and put some limits on it. Second, provide more education on how to use the internet than we have now. Even if you are anonymous, but
For this, we are able to identify the person. Many people who use internet don't understand this. People should learn how to use the internet properly and fear the internet from young age. If you don't know the right way to use the internet before you start using it, there are high possibility that you will be involved in case.
After seeing the toolkits of cyberbullying we mentioned before, we would like to focus on cyberbullying in campus.
Cyberbullying in campus has a few features. For example, classmates left unread message, dismiss friend relationship, set up a group to exclude you, or you might be forced to drop out of a group.
Moreover, even if you close your social app, you will still be bullied because the bully is right around you. After including the cyberbullying in campus, we would like to understand more. To do that, we did the research about what students in Taiwan do when they are cyberbullied.
From the 200 students that we investigated, we found that almost 50% of the students will chose to speak with their friends instead of the elders. Some will even chose to forbearance, which is not a good situation.
According to the data we have collected, it suggests that most of the students can fight to their friends or even just keep it as a secret when they are bullied. Thus, we decided to launch a club to help those who have been bullied. First of all, we educated students and teachers many details about bullying, such as how to avoid being bullied, how to cope with bullying, and what we can do to anti-bullying. What's more, we also set up a team called Justice Mailbox. Through the mailbox, no matter you are nobody or somebody, your voice can all be heard to the public. Justice may be delayed, but not denied.
Stop bullying. We think that all the victims should feel warm and strength in closing constantly. So, what can we do to stop the cyberbullying? First, it's important for us to know the effect of cyberbullying and set up a better literacy of using social media. Second, we should refuse to be a perpetrator. And last, all we need to do is to stand up and face the problems and conquer the difficulty and thus anti-bullying. So, we may be bullied, but we'll never be bullied. No bullying! Thank you, everyone!
Okay, Monica, you go first.
Okay, can I answer right now? Okay. Thank you for Miss Meka Uzi to answer for your question. For this question, I think first knowing about the cybercrime is the first thing we should do first, and also we should learn to protect ourselves from internet. So if we saw other people like our friends posting some pictures online, we should also tell them not to do, or parents also tell them about the internet manners. Thank you.
Okay, so the question we like to answer is from Nomis, and as a student, what we will do to help people cyberbully that we have already mentioned in the PowerPoint, and so we think that government should pay more attention on this issue, or even they can set up a law and make cyberbullying a crime. And also governments can also do some announcement to ed- educate people the to show the right behavior.
As a student, we just want to share our ideas about cyberbullying and cyber abuse and anti-bullying. We all focus on actual because we think that the law helping isn't a good behavior. Also, sometimes government and school will determine for wrong things, to so we decided to make for our some actual deeds. Okay, thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Good morning, dear judges, teachers, and our fellow friends. Before we start, there are some questions that we would like to ask. Do you often use social media such as Facebook, Line, Twitter, or other advanced apps? And what do you do with them? Nowadays, social media is no longer just a tool to connect people together. It has become a tricky scheming place. Would you believe in that? In the past, people invented social media so they can get in touch with others conveniently and continuously. Today, people tend to show off themselves or request others deliberately to attract more attention. It makes many people mix up the virtual world with reality. For example, they might tend to compare their lives and develop negative feelings such as, I can't really match up with others and I'm such a loser, etc. more often. In our presentation, we are going to share with you how social media affects our lives and how we can deal with this situation. Here is our Life is Up to You
outline. First, we would like to talk about the evolution of social media. Second, we'll talk about what social media have become. Third, we will talk about the foremost influence. Then we're going to talk about our survey analysis. Finally, we would like to offer some suggestions and conclusions.
Now, I want to tell you about the evolution of social media. In 1971, the first email was sent between two computers. By 1978, an electronic BBS that allowed information exchange with other users through telephone lines appeared. However, it also generated a culture that provoked abuse in public forums. The instant messaging became popular in 1997 and developed rapidly in 2000. Friendster appeared with an innovative concept of connecting real friends, and the number of users grew to 3 million within 3 months. By 2004, Facebook appeared in Harvard University, and more than 9,750 people joined in the first month. Subsequently, during a match between Japan and Denmark in the 2010 World Cup, Twitter users averaged a number of 3,283 posts per second.
Social media started out as a way to communicate with friends, and it gained a popularity around the world throughout the 20th century. There is no doubt that social media has become necessary in our daily life. Gradually, you may use it whenever you have free time. It is something that can make you feel proud. You may share information on social media, and you would also care about what other people comment persistently. And this creates a vicious cycle, and you could be contracting something called the FOMO.
Now, let me tell you what the FOMO is, and why I want to tell you about this illness. As its name implies, FOMO stands for fear of missing out, which is a feeling that occurs when other people are doing fun things and you are not. It stems from the desire of belonging to a group. In addition, FOMO can be defined as a feeling of defeat after comparing yourself with others. Nowadays, people who are not satisfied with the status quo are often exacerbated by social media. Social media may not be the main reason to cause the FOMO, but it will push the boats along the current.
In order to understand why people use social media and their behaviors, we made a questionnaire. We received 145 replies, and over 80% were below 40 years old. In regards to the time spent on social media every day, 3/4 spent over an hour and almost half a day. When people were asked about their main reason of using social media, playing video games, binge watching, purchase demand, and to share and read personal stories accounted for 2/3 of all replies. When asked about posting on social networking sites for showing off, those who agreed count for 27.1%, while 39.6% disagreed. regulating the attitude of likes and comments. 36.8% indeed care about feedbacks. These two stats likely shows that the most of the people who agreed with posting to flex are more likely to care about feedbacks. And the rest might not know about the fact that they have the FOMO, because it has already become a part of their daily lives.
When being asked about being emotionally affected by seeing others post and how they enjoy lives, 36.8% agreed, while disagreement accounted for 30.6%. Then, if you could exchange life with other people, would you do so? Our study showed that surprisingly, 34.7% would do so. These two statistics shows that most people who are easily emotionally affected by seeing others post are more likely to swap lives with other people because they are dissatisfied with their lives and they want more attention to themselves. To sum up, that study shows that the widespread FOMO is more profound, and many people have symptoms but they just tend to not realize it, that their feelings or desire of belonging to an imaginary lifestyle made by social media.
Social media is supposed to connect people and bring convenience to life, not to distance anyone from reality or even undermine self-esteem. How we can stop the spread of FOMO? Well, for those who are diagnosed with the FOMO, they will have to relax and find out who they are inside. Understanding your true self is so important to make up for you what you lack in yourself. In addition, we would like to offer some suggestions. First, do not believe everything you see on social media and limit the time you spend on it. Second, have more time with your family and friends and avoid using your phone in front of them. Third, be rational and look for professional help to prevent being misguided by online activities. Last but not least, don't let social media become the only thing in your social relationships. It is supposed to be a tool for social life, not the other way around. Your life is up to you. As Charlie Chaplin once said, you have to believe in yourself. That's the secret of success. Therefore, we have to move toward the goal and let us keep ourselves away from the invisible weapon, the undercurrent of social media. And this is our reference. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah. Hello. Yes. Okay. これどれにした方がいいですか?
Hi. 这样给房号吗？那不用了吧？哎，我们要给房号密码。我们不是在里面。是口头讯号，要。你要先给他们那个日本答案。为什么？要告诉他们。哎，告诉他们呢？是吗？我自己都不知道，我要告诉他们。Yes, yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 不用。 Us. We'll start first. Okay. The first question we would like to answer is from Anonymous. So thank you for your nice presentation. Why did you choose this topic? So we decided to choose this topic because we want to be more unique and we want to delve into like the possible problems that could be created by social media and how people, why people may be affected by it.
Oh. So we'll answer next question. So the question we'll answer is from SMA Slope School Caliber, and how can the students stop and prevent further cases of FOMO? And we think that by following the guidelines that we presented, as well as sharing those and spreading awareness on social media, because those will be the good uses of social media, and I think that it will be a good solution as a student. Thank you.
So next, we'll answer the question, what kind of professional help can we look for? So a good way to solve this is you can ask a peer to help you get a list for your daily activities, so you know what you're going to be doing, so you can manage your time you spend on social media. Therefore, you won't be too attracted to it.
Okay, so I will answer the next question, and I will answer the question from KKFH. What's the questions you asked in your questionnaire? And we asked about like how many times like do you use social media, or like do you care about likes and comments, the number of likes and comments? Yeah, these are the main things that we asked in our questionnaire. Thank you.
So the next question we'd like to answer is from KSBCS. The question is, you said don't believe in everything you see on social media. So how can you tell if something is true? So some ways that people might lie on social media is through Photoshop. And sometimes it's easy to tell when something is photo edited, like they might look different to the picture. They might not fit well with the background. And others might ask suspicious questions such as, have you seen this news yesterday? And would you want to know what happened? And that might encourage you to click in, and therefore you might saw some fake news on there.
Thank you for your answers. Okay.
Right, thank you. See you.
unity. Stop falling for fake news. Beware of weaponized information. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our TVRS special report. I'm Chen Chen in Kaohsiung, Taiwan. Oh, it's been forever since I last went out. COVID-19 certainly has had a great impact on our lives. During this stay-home period, I saw all kinds of news on the internet. Let's take a look at what's happening.
There were a lot of news during the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's check it out. In March, there was information that the toilet paper will be running out soon in Japan because it is mainly produced in China. After this news was posted online, some people rushed to supermarkets or drugstores and stocked up on paper products such as toilet papers, baby nappies, and wipes. As a result, some people, like the elderly who had no access to these stores, and families babies couldn't get enough of these daily necessities.
President Tsai has been pressing the real data. The epidemic has spread in Kaohsiung, Tainan, and other places. Every day, a lot of corpses were carried by several trucks to Taichung Unified Incineration Facility.
According to this communication software spread papers, good news, COVID-19 can be healed by drinking a lot of boiling garlic water. All the Chinese medicine has personally experimented and many patients have succeeded.
According to the message circulated by the community platform, if you can't buy a mask, don't be nervous. 15 masks are enough by the 15th day to take out the first one to use. The virus is isolated for 14 days.
Those are fake news on social media, but a lot of people believe it. Our special report today will cover the importance of media literacy and how you can identify and avoid being misled by fake news, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, we've invited some special guests to talk about this matter. Let's welcome Professor Han and Professor Zhang.
Good afternoon. It's a great pleasure to have a chance to be on your show.
The pleasure is all mine. First of all, let's take a look at the definition of disinformation and misinformation. What is disinformation and what is misinformation?
The word disinformation is information that is spread to deceive people, and the word misinformation is wrong information or information simply meant to misinform people. COVID-19 has led to a pandemic of disinformation and misinformation that has directly impacted people around the world. The situation has recently been described as an infodemic. Info meaning information and demic standing for epidemic.
So let's suggest that there's a lot of fake news on social media during this outbreak. Can you give some examples of how it has affected our life?
Do you remember the news that said toilet paper supplies were running low because they were being used to make face masks? This led to a buying frenzy. But ultimately, there was no truth to it. The raw materials are actually different.
Yes, I remember that. I will admit that I fell for that too.
Another example was the news said masks could be used for longer times if alcohol or ultraviolet light were used to kill germs. However, doctors said although alcohol can kill most bacteria, it might reduce the protective ability of the mask. In addition, this method doesn't have enough evidence to prove that it is actually effective, so this news can be considered misinformation.
I heard about this. It wasn't until doctors said it might be useless that I stopped using alcohol sterilizer to clean my mask. Fake news really has a great impact on society. Thank you, professors. But why do people tend to spread fake news? Don't people realize the importance of delivering accurate messages? What do you think?
We are inclined to click links with sensational headlines or images on social media, and we tend to believe the online information without thinking about its credibility.
In other cases, some people may send fake news just for fun and enjoy causing misunderstandings or trouble among people. It seems people feel less guilty when sending some message, especially bad or mean message, because it's not face-to-face communication and they can easily pretend to be someone else.
However, fake news is not the only factor to cause chaos among people. A lot of news programs broadcast the news that people are rushing to get toilet paper, which made TV viewers more anxious and prevented them from making a calm judgment. So the media like TV station or news reporters have to think about carefully about society. Thank you.
We have two computer experts, Mr. Gu and Mr. Lin, to talk about how to combat fake news on social media. So, how to identify fake news?
It's common that one's first instinct after seeing news on the internet is to hit the share button, even before checking whether the information is true or not. This often leads to the spread of false or fake news. It is important to have the ability to identify media legitimacy. Here, we've listed a couple tips to achieve this goal. If you're on a news website you've never seen before, the first step is to check the About Us section on the website's main page. If the site is credible and reliable, information about who owns the platform and where its headquarters are located will be clearly stated. Also be sure to check who wrote the news report and what the sources were. If you can't find any of the above information, then it's very likely the website is not trustworthy. Besides, you can always go to the Taiwan Fact Check Center to check whether the news is correct or not. Just Google it and go to the COVID-19 section. And there are a lot of fake news about COVID-19 on these websites. Using this center wisely can help you prevent being misled by fake news.
Thank you, experts. As the director of the World Health Organization has said, we're not just fighting an epidemic, we're fighting an infodemic. He warns the world that fake news actually spreads faster and more easily than the coronavirus. In an era when information is spread with a click of a button, we all have to learn how to use social media more responsibly. So next time you're reading a surprising or potentially alarming article on your favorite news feed, question it, check its sources, and think very carefully before you hit that share button. Only together can we stop the viral flow of this infodemic. Thank you.
How to deal with students' media
Okay.
literacy?
哎，那个声音要切掉，要切了吗？
所以我没有在动啊。没事。怎么办？怎么办？我有点慌张。
网络宕机，请他们先回答。
Can the Japanese student please answer the question first?
No, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for question. I will answer the question from ASEP High School SHS. The question is that, what is the best way to get real news from social media? And our answer is that we always need to have different points of view. So we need lots of knowledge, flexible ways of thinking, and communication skills. To acquire these abilities, we think education plays an essential role. How about you, Nashi?
Okay. We should not give unreliable information without thinking deeply. We should always imagine the result or influence of our actions. To defeat the fake news, we should have a sense of justice. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for answering. I would like to answer the question from Gongsan Senior High School. The question is how to develop students' media literacy. Like mentioned in the presentation, we think to train people ability in identify media literacy. First of all, obviously, to check the news resources, whether it's credible or not. Like, for example, there are big news companies like CNN, New York Times. Those are all very reliable, and I recommend you, if you want to read news, you can go on there. And second of all, check whether like the news report companies are neutral or not. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wake up! The weaponization of social media is not a joke. As we all know, social media has become a common platform that's used in the world community right now. According to the research from Statista, there are about 5.2 billion people who already have access to the use of mobile devices. 4.5 billion of them are active internet users, and 3.9 billion of them are active social media users. Implicitly, social media plays a significant role in our lives. There are a lot of positive effects toward ourselves and any other people around us. But at the same time, it also poses as an invisible battlefield for societies and providing platform for negative effects such as fake news.
Hey guys, you know that fake news has been spreading lately? I mean, look, some people have misused the internet, like an invisible battlefield, isn't it? Guys, we should spread the positive energy, you know, like making video content, like me, a beauty vlogger. Now I want to check how much likes I got on my video. I guess she gets more likes than me in just 2 hours.
Yo bro, you see this girl doing makeup on YouTube? She really sucks at it. But why would these people like her videos anyway? oh my bad. It's so few compared to her hate comment. It's like a ratio 1 to 10. And look at the comments, yo, they're hilarious. My man, she's so terrible. Hey, you know what? I think I'm doing mine as well. OMG, she deserves in the top 10 ugliest tutorial makeup ever. And sand. Haha! Oh, my lesson is coming when I get, yo.
Bro, you know what you just did? Posting hate comments on social media is a form of cyberbullying. That's just wrong.
Oh yeah? What's so wrong about it? It's just a comment.
Because several researchers that the victim of cyberbullying can suffer mental health disorders, which can lead them to feel depressed, anxious, insecure.
Wait. Depressed? Anxious? Insecure? Is it really that bad?
Absolutely it is. In 2015, an article journal from the International Child and Adolescent Health showed that the victim who suffered depression could lead them to suicidal thoughts. Furthermore, Sierra Crosby in her honor thesis reported several major cases of it. Those cases were about the story of Amanda Todd and the others more, who committed suicide after being bullied online.
Wow, I never really thought of that. I shouldn't have done it at all.
Wait, what is this? What are you doing to me? Am I really that ugly? I know I'm not perfect. I don't want to live anymore.
Well, what you just saw there is what happens to the people who experience fear of missing out. Moreover, it could lead users to become more insecure about themselves. UNICEF reported that insecurities are easily exacerbated by peers on social media, which means people who are addicted to social media have a higher risk of getting bullied online. However, these problems aren't the ones impact on social media. The worst thing happening today all over the world is the widespread of fake news on social media. To provide one small example, in 2018, India has been rocked by a wave of mass panic and mob lynching across the country because the rumors about child kidnapping spreads like wildfire through social messaging apps like WhatsApp.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Shao-Ban and Olivia. The expansion of fake news has taken this to a whole new or potentially dangerous level. Today's Shao-Ban news is about horrible witch. Stacy, please introduce the news to the audience.
Well, the news was about a witch with magic girl living in deep mountains. She killed everyone regardless elderly and children, and used some magic to make people suffer. Also, she buried living people to commemorate her ancestors and the gods. It made people's lives more miserable. Therefore, the people in the local area spread the rumor through the apps. If someone cut off witch's head and burn it back, he or she will get eternal life and wealth.
So, is a horrible witch a piece of fake news?
Well, let's take a look at how people are influenced by the news.
Do you know witch? The rumor is spread.
Sure, I have heard about it. Recently, I have found out that there is a woman who looks like a witch living in a mountain nearby.
It's so terrible. If we go there, will we cause some trouble by accident?
Don't worry, I will accompany you if something happens.
A witch! Who are you? And why do you guys follow me? We are rumors on the internet. If we kill you, we will be wealthy. What? I just an ordinary person living in the mountain.
Why are you wearing a magic ring to kill people?
It's a earring that my mom left for me. The rumors on the internet are lies. They aren't true. Don't say too much. It's useless.
Okay, so we'll come back to Xiaoban again. And now we know everything about it. The rumor is similar to one which happened in 2018. The rumor about striking neighbors spread like wildfire through WhatsApp for more than 10 states in the country. The villagers complained because of the rumor and led them to attack outsiders to get to their area. Consequently, at least 20% have been killed and several injured in incidents of child violence sparked by the rumor.
It's unbelievable. It's only coming from a rumor. But then, getting worse, because all the people who receive this rumor haven't tried to find the truth. Well, everyone, now, we have to realize that the unprecedented speed and reach of social media are very dangerous.
Well, those are the negative impact of social media. But we can't deny that social media also provides benefits in various aspects. In education, it provides an easy and effective way in which students can share their knowledge and access information from Google, from academic, and several journals. In job opportunities, it helps employees find their employers and employers find their employees through social media, such as JobStreet, JobsTV, LinkedIn, and so on. Moreover, e-commerce helps promoting business around the world, like Express, which can drive sales for several businesses.
I think everyone knows that. The point some people haven't realized is the hidden crisis happened due to social media. Addition to social media, lead some people to experiencing FOMO and suffering psychological disorders such as anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, and so on. Moreover, the users from being insecure about themselves. UNICEF report that insecurities are easily exacerbated by peers on social media, which means people who are addicted to social media have a higher risk of getting bullied online. And last but not least, social media provide a platform to spread fake news easily, which can lead to the worst impacts such as mob lynching.
It can be concluded that social media plays a role as an invisible battlefield, not only for our society but also for us. As individuals, some people aren't bothered with a problem or even choose to keep their eyes closed. It's very ironic. The consequences of this problem can't be underestimated since it could potentially destroy both their life and those around you.
Okay, so we're about to answer questions from. Okay, so we're about to answer a great question from CSIC and Ritsumekan Uji Junior High. Okay, so the first one is from CSIC. Why you choose this to be your topic? Okay. Okay. So from CSIC, why you choose this to be your topic? Okay. Uh, we picked this topic, FOMO, fake news, and cyberbullying, because there's an interconnection between these topics, and there are domino effects in these two topics. There are topics that connect to each other. Well, let me give you an example. First one is about FOMO, or fear of missing out. Fear of missing out is when people get addicted to social media and they become more exposed to the social media network. And it could lead them to fake news. Example is, there's a process from Sierra Croft about Brian Howard. Well, we take this Brian Howard person as an example. Well, Ryan is exposed to social media. The more and more he gets exposed to social media, and the more people know about him, people will easily make fake news about Ryan. Okay, so there's a rumor about Ryan is being gay in her group, and it leads him to a cyberbullying. Okay, so the other question is from anonymous. Thank you for your question. Why do you choose the word battlefield to be your title? Well, the terms battlefield that's used is because uh, it's a cyber network. It's a social media network. So anything can be happen. It's an invisible weapon. Just like the problem. ASEP 2020 system. I guess that's it. And then by Xiaogang. Okay. Okay. There's another questions again. Hmm.
We are from Trenton Senior High School.
And we are from Osaka City Higashi High School.
Hey Kevin, look at this. The poster said that COVID-19 affects the stores are running out of tissue paper because they were made in China and would no longer be exported to Japan. We have to buy tissue paper as much as possible now.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen the news on Facebook, so I think we should buy it immediately. You know, you're my best friend, so there is a UFO. What?
Have you ever seen this before? Or you are the one who did the same thing? If you think this is ridiculous, please take a look at the following example and the effective way to reduce it happening again. Nowadays, people receive information such as friends' status updates, news, and advertisements mainly from the internet, especially from various social media platforms. Since social media is a public platform, anyone can post anything without a process of fact checking.
However, only fact or only fact is seen really believing. In our presentation, we are going to discuss how like, comments, and share affects our judgment on the misinformation.
Also, we did a questionnaire among high school students and their parents in Taiwan and Japan. In the end, we will provide some solutions that we can do when facing the misinformation.
First of all, let's talk about like. A lot of people have changed their habit of buying things from virtual stores to online shopping. In order to get more customers, people try their best to get as many likes as they can. The more likes you get, the more likely your post will be on others' newsfeed. In our questionnaire, around 50% of them said they buy products from social media because of the great amount of likes and positive comments under the post. However, is the number real? Can you imagine that people even buy likes on the internet? Apart from this, false advertisement is also a serious problem. They usually contain false or misleading information about the product. Therefore, we must learn how to identify false advertisement.
The next one is comment. Just like the results we show you, positive comments can deeply affect consumers to buy the products. In addition to traditional ads, sponsored posts are a new way of promoting products. Companies would work with influencers who are willing to publish sponsored posts on their sites.
The advantage of sponsored posts is that consumers will transfer the trust in the influencers to the products they recommend. That's why we can see so many videos recommending products online.
And what is the problem of this? When the influencers are not sincere enough, there actually exists some misleading information as well. Therefore, our judgment lists become very critical.
The last function we want to talk about is sharing. The culture of sharing information is quite different between Taiwan and Japan.
According to the result of our questionnaire, the most frequently shared posts in Taiwan are raffle posts and activity information. As for Japanese, news-related posts rank number 1. An interesting thing we want to talk about is over 70% of Taiwanese parents in our questionnaire have shared healthy related information.
In recent years, a lot of elderly people pick up the habit of sharing health-related information in live app groups. For example, one message that suggests people to put onion paste in the socks to improve blood circulation has been increasingly shared among live app groups. Sounds ridiculous. These massive amounts of low-quality news articles are called content farm, which are produced in order to collect money from page clicks. That's why they usually contain a lot of misleading information. And the problem of this is that those elderly people don't even know if they are true or not before sharing.
What does Japan? Although we don't have the phenomenon of sharing health-related messages, there are still potential risks of spreading fake news everywhere. According to our survey, only 30% of the users said they would usually check the news before sharing, which means the spreading of fake news may be out of control within a short time. Take this for example. In March 2020, stockpiling and panic purchasing hit Japan because of the COVID-19 pandemic. First to go were fake masks, next for no good reason at all, were toilet paper. It turned out that the irrational fear came from some fake news claiming toilet paper would no longer be available because it was made in China. Obviously, our ability in verifying the true information play an important role in sharing information on social media. So what are some ways that we can do when facing this misinformation? In this section, we will be talking about the solution based on two aspects, the user and the social media platform.
From the aspect of the users, we can verify the information through several websites suggested by the Taiwanese government, such as Cofacts, MyGoPen, Rumor and Toast, Taiwan Fact Check Center, and so on.
As for Japanese, there are relatively more fake news about COVID-19. We can check the information via Fact Check Initiative Japan. However, we can't always rely on the websites every time we receive message or news. The most important thing is to improve our ability to judge. Remember, don't trust the information too easily and always stay skeptical after receiving any message or news. We can check if the source of the information is credible or not instead of sharing it without thinking.
From the aspect of the social media platforms, they have also made a lot of effort to stop the misinformation from going viral. Take Facebook for example. Based on the US reports, Facebook will check and verify the suspicious posts.
Then they will display the true information under the fake posts, making the user think twice before sharing. Also, WhatsApp even limited the number of sharing of a message, so the same message can only be forwarded a few times. According to the report, the function has effectively reduced the spread of fake news by 70%.
In fact, not only these two companies have contributed their efforts on this issue, other mainstream platforms also have similar functions. We are glad to see these platforms are actively making the online world cleaner than before and prevent their users from being deceived. So bear in mind, seeing is not believing.
Thanks for listening.
Hello, audience.
怎么重设？
你按开始就好。
Hello, audiences. We are students of Osaka City Higashinya High School. Thank you for your excellent question. First of all, we will answer from Osaka, Japan. I'd like to answer about how to deal with misleading things. We think fact-checking is an effective way to counter misleading or fake news. Okay, next from Taiwan, please.
First of all, thanks for all you guys asking us the questions. And I'm going to answer the question. So, totally, what is an effective way to prevent misleading? I think avoid the influencers that have really any negative comments. It's really important.
Okay, I'm going to answer the right. How can we prevent ourselves from cheating if we really want to be part of social media? You have to think independence. For example, AirPods cost $4,000 in normal, but someone will sell it in about $1,000. So it sounds ridiculous. So it is quite a cheating.
Okay, the next question is sent from Kevin. Kevin asks, how can we know the information posted by the influencer are true or not? Okay, the same aspect of the fake news is exaggerating, and all of the title is ridiculous, such as a skin lotion that could help you babe to 18 years old. That is impossible. Okay, so next question. Thanks for your asking. I'm going to answer the anonymous. Are you sure the fact-checking website can be discredited? Actually, we are not 100% sure, but you can check the information by other different websites we recommend too. Remember, don't put all eggs in one basket.
Okay, so that question is from anonymous, and it say, how can people make the social media operator have to improve on posting fake news? I think we should stop using and appeal to government. Like, for example, the Instagram also started to hide the number of likes. Yeah, that's all.
Bye bye.
Hello everyone, we are from Osaka City Higashi High School. At our school, we did a survey to collect data about online shopping behavior of high school students, and we collected 200 answers. About 80% of the students had bought goods on the internet. The results show many students find shopping online easier. The new coronavirus pandemic is one reason why. Among the students who answered no, there might be some who think online shopping is not safe.
That's all
electronics, fabrics, CDs, stationery, clothing, online, games. That is the items concerning our study and hobbies. As this figure shows, many students buy things online often. This could be because COVID-19 infections have been increasing. What a surprising figure it is. We were very surprised to find that so many students have been influenced by some kind of promotion.
We should keep in mind about online shopping list. We cannot see who we are trading with. It is difficult for trust of client to remain. Personal information is easy to steal. We cannot confirm the quality of the item. Our suggestion for future studies about online shopping is that we help to improve the knowledge of perceived risks. Taiwanese students, what do you think of this idea?
Hello everyone, we are Reishan High School. Today our topic is the investigation of influence of perceived risks on senior high students' online shopping behaviors in Taiwan and Japan. The motivation of the study was popularity of social media. It has become an important role in our daily life. Modern people are spending lots of time on social media and enjoy a lot of convenience it brings. But they are increasingly being caught out by internet frauds, especially online shopping. Social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram have vulgar celebrity accounts try to fool or deceive devoted fans. Besides, frauds often appear on online advertisement, internet celebrity endorsements, or a variety of promotions like free delivery or free trial offer.
The term perceived risks is the uncertainty a consumer has when buying items. Every time a consumer considers buying a product, he or she has certain doubts about a product, especially if the product is highly priced. Most experts believe the perceived risks will affect a consumer's online shopping behavior. We do not know if the perceived risks stops teenagers from buying items on the internet. Finally, there are few studies about teenagers' online shopping behavior. Therefore, it's necessary and important to do the study in order to provide teenagers more safety and convenience while online shopping.
The purpose of the study. The purpose of the study is to understand if perceived risk affect the senior high students' online shopping behavior. In the study, online shopping behavior is defined as their motivation while seeing the promotions, like advertisements, internet celebrities endorsements, peers like or free trial offer, and their purchasing items like clothing, cosmetics, or consumer electronics. They will affect the online shopping behavior. The stronger perceived risk they have, the number of purchases will be reduced.
The study will focus on the questionnaire that was made by Google Form. There are two main purposes that we are going to get in the study according to the answer. First is the relationship between perceived risk and online shopping. Second is the reason of connection between perceived risk and sales promotion. So the subject of the study will be targeted on both Reishan Senior High and Japan Senior High School students and be spread by social media.
The previous studies review. First, teens online shopping. There is a teenage online shopping trend. Teens are spending more time and money than their parents on online shopping. Teenage girls are more likely to be swayed by celebrities than boys. Teens are brand conscious but not necessarily brand loyal. Markers, regular emails, peers likes, and celebrities' endorsement heavily influence teenager shopping behavior. Peer approval of shopping is very important, especially to girls.
Next, we will talk about the effectiveness of internet celebrities endorsement and peers like. It tells us, internet celebrities endorsement is more powerful to encourage consumer attitude toward goods and identification, precisionality and wishful identification. Peers like get more purchase intention and wins more credibility, namely trust and expertise. Then we will compare the effectiveness of promotion. It tells us advertisement is more powerful to encourage consumer attitude toward goods and identification, precisionality and wishful identification. But both free delivery and free trial offer is powerful in arousing strong purchase intention. But we wonder if it was on senior high school student online shopping.
Most experts believe perceived risk have 5 factors. Time. Consumers are afraid of wasting too much time on online shopping. Security. They are afraid that their personal information will be leaked. Vendors, they are worried about the quality of goods. Brands, they are worried about the unfamiliar or unpopular brands. Finally, is privacy. They are afraid that their information will be shared.
Analysis of the study. First, our finding about the relationship between the perceived risk and online shopping. The part indicates that 68% of senior high school students in Taiwan have shopped online. Then, among those who have shopped online, clothing accounts for 68%, cosmetic 12%, electronic computers and online games are 12% and 8%. Within the past 3 months, 71% of them expressed the time of online shopping is up to 5 times. 29% said 6 to 10 times. Finally, for those who never purchased something online, 58% expressed they were influenced by their perception of potential risk.
The poll reveals that 62% students express that sales promotion did not influence their online shopping. It indicates that 57% express they found potential risks from online shopping while facing sales promotions. The following is our study result. 1. Perceived risk of bad teenagers shopping on the internet, like advertisement. When they perceive promotion risks while shopping on the internet, they will avoid this purchasing. 2. Perceived risk of bad teenagers shopping on the internet, like clothing. When they perceive promotion risks while browsing sales promotions, they will avoid this purchasing.
Internet frauds continue to develop and can vary widely. According to the studies, teenagers usually overspend time and money on online shopping than their parents. In order to protect them from falling for the online shopping dangers, it is necessary and important to sharpen their perception of risks while online shopping.
Thanks for your attention.
Okay, can you? Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Hello. Now we are talking from Osaka City Higashi Senior High School in Japan. Thank you for your question. We'd like to answer one of them from Japan. Thank you asking about promotions in Japan. In Japan, there are generally many discounts, coupons, and free shopping using smartphones. Next, Taiwanese members will answer. Here you go.
Okay, so there's a school that say thanks for the presentation. Where does your survey come from?
We use Google Form to survey the Raytheon senior high school student, and we got that data.
And there's like a question like thanks for for example, what kind of online promotion is common in Japan? There's a lot of common promotion like buy one get one free is all common in Japan, and um, and and there's someone that is surprised that girls are more active on the online shopping than boys. Why do you think girls are more active? According to our classmate and the data, they say the thing is more cheap online and they like to make up. So it's so the girl is are more active on online shopping. And then okay, and someone asked about why how did the uh we didn't mention the beginning. The beginning is talk is already talked about the perceived risk that is all have by like teenager. All teenager have their perceived risk. It's just like more or low. And then here's a question about what kind of scan are we going to prevent? So we need more highly perceived risk. Thanks. Bye.